It's almost, well, it's 11:30. I'm not dressed today. I haven't even brushed my hair. And now this thing's going to say something. I just had to reboot because everything locked up. I hadn't rebooted in a long time. But here are the babies. Wait, oh, there they are. This one here is the one that was really weak yesterday that we didn't know she was going to survive the night. And this one here is, we prefer him as she and he, we don't know. But he's a little more healthier and bigger. He has a bigger beak than she does. But they like to sit in my hand. They get very calm. I think they like the warmth of it. They just chill out. They just ate, so now they're kind of in nap mode. And in an hour, we've been feeding them hourly. And then at night, they sleep all night like they would naturally, because their mom would just come and nest with them, and they wouldn't eat all night long. Which is, I'm glad we don't have to feed them every hour all night long. That would suck. So as soon as we got done eating up, feeding them here a minute ago, Dad left to go visit Aunt Linda because Aunt Linda's home. Apparently she got home last Tuesday. So he's going to go see her. And I got a little bit of work to do today. I don't feel too perky. I guess it's that womanly stuff coming on. Yay! And the kitty's going to go use the litter box right this moment. Why do you have to choose now? She just go over her shoulder at me like, because I have to go. And little birds like this, they just don't poop. They shoot poop out of their butt like a tiny little rocket. Which makes sense because I guess when they're in the nest, you really don't want them just to poop and it lays there. It needs to really kind of shoot away from where they're laying. So it's funny because they'll shudder and then poop. A little poop rocket comes out. And you guys do some pooping, don't ya? Yeah, you do. These are Dad's babies. They're my babies too, but you should, when we feed them, it's a two-man job to feed them because Dad is the one who wrangles them and manhandles them and gets them ready, and then I get the food ready and get it warmed up because you got to heat it up in the microwave. 10 seconds. I've learned that's the perfect amount of time. You're not digging a china over there. It's just a litter box. I'm gonna go over there. There's gonna be litter all over the floor. I know it. I'm gonna have to sweep it up. She likes to dig all the way to China, and I have the little syringe, suck it up and put it in. So Dad gets them in position and gets their beak just right, and I get the little syringe in there and put in a little mouthful, and they go yum 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 yum. Don't ya? Sometimes we get it all over. We got crusty food on our chest, but they're getting food. I just picked a crusty thing off of her a minute ago with my tweezers. It was right up by her beak, and she kept thinking I was messing with her. She's like, no, 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 no. Huh? You gonna open your eyeball? Huh? You gonna open your eyeball? But there they are. They're the babies. They just look like two little lumps. Little doves. They have tiny little mouths. Robins have big wide mouths. These guys not so much. But so far they're doing pretty good. They're eating a lot better today. And Dad had really hoped that their parents would come back and take care of them. That's why he left them out there for a couple days, just to see if they would come back, because they say. But he might have not put the nest right where it was, or they just figured that their nest got blown out of the tree and that was the end of it. Dad keeps saying, why did I have to find these birds? Now I have birds. Didn't he? Yeah. I was really worried about the little one last night because she started doing the whole, after her feeding, she started doing the whole gasping for air, like it was hard for her to breathe. But now she's breathing just like the big one, so she must have just had a minute of. You want to show them your little wing? Let's see. See the little wing? Whee. They like to sit in my hand sometimes because I think it's warm. I do. Sorry, move your little toe. They have this long middle toe that you think. I use this vlogging light, and they have their little bucket house back here, and then I set it here in the corner, and I put the light down in there, and it keeps them nice and warm. So during the day they're underneath the warming light, and then in the evening they just sit in here. We put a towel over the top of the bucket so they'll sleep. So yeah, we are now bird parents. Yay. Everybody keeps calling to see how the birds are. Who knows what we have? Because Grandma knows, and Dad's friends knows, and I've heard him tell the story I don't know how many times on the phone. I thought a bird eat worms, but not all birds eat worms. Stacy did research and she found out doves don't eat worms. But he really did think at the beginning they were robins because they were in a robin's nest. So, because apparently doves don't build nests like robins build nests. They must have just hijacked a nest. These guys are sleeping now. One pooped a minute ago and I had to wipe it off my... Well, it didn't poop on my hand because it shoots out. It pooped on my desk. Yesterday when we first found him, one pooped on my one shirt. That's okay though. It's just a tiny little spot. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing all day today, every hour. Feeding these little guys. I know birds grow very quickly, so in a few days they're probably going to look totally different. I've never successfully, like I said, raised any kind of wild bird. I've always found them as a kid, and within a day or two they were dead. So, I'm excited these have lasted this long, and the one is perkier now than it was yesterday. So I'm excited. Of course, like I said, now I can research, and I can look online, and they seem to like their food. I call it gruel because it's just like watery parrot pudding. I don't know. I gotta get a little work. I gotta get stuff entered into my QuickBooks for work through the end of July. All the stuff that we've spent money on because my cousin's coming tomorrow. And we're going to go through and see how much we spend every month on certain things and try to get a budget. And we have a lot of stuff to talk about. I had texted him yesterday saying, can we just do this week where it's just we meet on Thursday like normal and then change it to next week to do Monday and Tuesday where we're going through everything. But he texted me and said, no, I already have it all set up with the workers and I have some personal stuff to do. So I didn't mention to him that I might be a little flustered tomorrow. And, because, you know, I am PMSing, so I hope he doesn't make me upset and make me cry. It could happen. Women, you all know. You know. So, he will come in with a warning. Just so you know. PMSing. Every hour I've been feeding birds. Got a cat I'm worried about. She's acting a lot more. She's down there eating a treat. She's acting a lot more normal today. She was playing around and she was over there taking a bath here a second ago. It was funny because I had these in my hands like this and I said, look, kitty. And she sniffs the tip of your fingers and the tip of my thumb like, what do you got? You got nothing. Apparently cats only think you have stuff ever on the tips of your fingers. It's like the palm of your hand does not exist in a cat's world. She had no clue I had birds in my hand. I don't understand it. Have y'all watched the vlogumentary trailer? Oh, it's so awesome. I can't wait to see that. The documentary, yeah. It's gonna be good. But now I'm gonna go. I just mainly came out to show you the birds. One more time. They're sleeping now. They're passed out. Totally passed out. They have a full gullet crop. I guess this thing in front's called a crop. And the food goes in there and it'll get full as they're eating, and then apparently it works its way into their system, and then when you feed them again, the crop's all empty again. So now they're processing their food and taking a nap. Because they're just conked. What are you doing? Yeah, they're conked. Alright. See you all later. I just wanted to show you the babies.